the lure driving duties tonight. I'm sure Graham Haswell will be listening in to see how Happy Haswell goes. $1.70, number 8. 2 from 2 at Ipswich. Happy Haswell comes to Albion tonight. Green light, ready, racing. Happy Haswell out with them. Going fast is Spring Charlie, but here's Happy. Happy Haswell cruises across. Straight onto the lure it goes and dashed away by 5-6 lengths. Spring Charlie is second, followed there by She's a Good Girl, and then came Brody's Memory, and well back now was Blue Den. They were followed by Spillane out west, and Californian Dude dropped out last. Happy Haswell by 8 lengths coming to the turn. Spring Charlie second, followed by She's a Good Girl, but it's Happy Haswell right on the hula, and Happy Haswell bolted in. Second, She's a Good Girl. Third was Spring Charlie. Fourth up then was Blue Den, and they were followed then by Spillane, Brody's Memory, Californian Dude out west. I'm waiting for a time to come up here, but it's not happening just at there it is. Wow, $29.95 to Happy Haswell. $1.80 and $1.30. Regco's got himself another smart pup, $1.80 and $1.30. She's a Good Girl, $1.20, but on the Sky screen, your win and place pool is updating, so that's good. $2.80 now, number 1, King Elliot. Number 2, Gumlow Star, $3.30. I thought it was strange they hadn't budged at all for about last 5 minutes, so problem here on course. Okay, in they go. Now green light is on. Yeah, here we go. King Elliot, number 1 at $2.60. Ready. Racing. He missed it, King Elliot. Out fast there was Commando Charles, tackled by Dare to Tell. Down the outsides, Viridian and also Sirius Tate. Up to the first turn they go, and Dare to Tell rushed through and took the lead by a length and a half. Gumlow Star at the right time is there. Viridian third and Sirius Tate is fourth. They were followed by King Elliot, Commando Charles, Attaboy Ted, and Red Rum is one of the last. Up near the turn, the leaders bunch. Dare to Tell just in front. Gumlow Star grabbed it now. Gumlow Star went to the lead, draws away, too good. Gumlow Star from getting up for second, King Elliot. Third, I'd say, Sirius Tate in front of Viridian, and close up two was Attaboy Ted. Behind them then came Commando Charles in company there with Red Rum, who was one of the last to arrive in race 2. 2, Gumlow Star for Sandra Hunt, $3.60 and $1.30. 1's got second, King Elliot, $1.20. 7 is third, Sirius Tate. Good, Dave. Cheers, mate. $2.50, number 2, Exhibitionist, now $2.20. Green light. Ready. Off. Beginning fast there was Fancy Stitches, tackled by Exhibitionist and Dahomey McGinney down the outside to make a line of 3, followed there by Dramatic Miss. Railing the ears off them there was Fancy Stitches out of the straight, got away by a couple of lengths. On Space Wave around them, Dramatic Miss, followed there by Dahomey McGinney, Spring Colorado. Exhibitionist has drifted well out of it, and Origa Vixen is one of the last. Up near the turn, Fancy Stitches in front. Space Wave's coming after it. Fancy Stitches still the leader. Space Wave, and in the middle, Spring Colorado. They hit the wire. Fancy Stitches or Space Wave, I'm not real sure. Third is Spring Colorado. Fourth between Dramatic Miss and probably Exhibitionist. Back behind them, Origa Vixen, and Harris Sammy was tailed off a long way and has come in last of all. I know I've missed one in the run on there. They bunched up going to the pen. It's 1 or 6. Look, I'm not happy to sort of predict either way, really. My initial thought, the 1's got it. That was my initial thought, but I wasn't sure. 1, Fancy Stitches has got the prize over 6, Space Wave, 5, Spring Colorado, and 7, Dramatic Miss. 7, You Can Talk at $2 for Peter Roichi is the Tats Bet favourite. It's been the bookend so far. 3 races run here tonight so far over the 520, and the winning boxes have been 1, 2 and 8. Righto, green light. Racing, You Can Talk began fast out wide. Here it comes across and is going to get across there outside of Arabian Oracle as they go down to the first turn. Oh, trouble there. Skittled were Bill's Fantasy, also T. Brady and also Arabian Oracle. And down the back, left in front was Warragay Boy after that trouble. By 40, You Can Talk coming after him. Then Rose Lee, followed by a Rigadol and Blistering Magic. Basically the only other one in the race around the corner. You Can Talk went up to Warragay Boy, grabbed the lead, and You Can Talk has won from the fast finishing Origa Doll. Third, Rosalie, and fourth in then Warragay Boy. They were followed by Blistering Magic, and then came the others who got poleaxed at the first turn, but they have chased the field home. Bill's Fantasy, Arabian Oracle, and T. Brady. They were basically all tailed off. That was carnage at the first turn, but You Can Talk has given the tearaway leader Warragay Boy a start, taken the field up to him, and then raced away to win. 7851, 785. It doesn't in the Glengallen at Stud Stake. 4 Flash Reality, $1.70. The recent Queensland Derby winner here at Albion Park from box 5. Owned by Marlene Ellis. Marlene will be watching in Grafton, I'm sure. So for the favourite, Flash Reality 160. First 4 pool up to nearly 12,000. Green light. Racing, Flash Reality came out nicely. Going with it there was Gemma Jewel down to the first turn. Up to third then went Give You Credit, followed by Railroad Rocket around the first turn. Flash Reality put the pedal to the floor and dashed away from Gemma Jewel, followed by Railroad Rocket, and then came Give You Credit out wide. Behind these was Farmer's Gold, Premier's Reign, Fred Sealy and Star Speed, the last one. This exciting young dog, Flash Reality's a mile in front around the turn from Farmer's Gold. Flash Reality, brilliant. Farmer's Gold second. Tight third, Give You Credit, I'd say, just in front of Railroad Rocket. Then Premier's Reign, Star Speed, Fred Sealy, Gemma Jewel. Stand by for the time here. This is going to be something special, around about 29.6. Wow. 4 Flash Reality, 160 and $1. 29.58. 1/100th outside the track record. 29.57 is the track record. Good, Dave. Thanks a lot. Feature event worth $15,000 in memory of a great man, Dave Brett. Green light. Set. Racing. Ivor Vision out well. Going fast is Stone Fixer. Good call. Paul's trying to push through as they go to the first turn. Around it they spin. And Ivor Vision takes the lead by 2 lengths. Stone Fixer is second. 3 away. Good call. Paul. Then came Mr. Cornelius, who bumped into Cyclone Clifford. Well back now is Blue Scorpion and company there with Jackson's Day and Pilgrim's Pleasure coming around the corner. And it is all Ivor Vision from Stone Fixer and Good Call Paul. And Ivor Vision races away, wins it well. Good Call Paul got up to nab second. Stone Fixer third and Cyclone Clifford fourth. So they've run 1, 2, 3, 4 across the line in the Dave Brett Memorial. Then Blue Scorpion, Pilgrim's Prince, followed by Mr. Cornelius, and Jackson's Day last at about 29 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ivor Vision, 180 and $1. Good Call Paul. Wound up at 230 the place on Tatsbet. 3 Stone Fixer at $3 and 4 Cyclone Clifford. No fourth divvy obviously, but completes the first 4 in 29 and 94. 29.94. And Bundaberg have got their cup heats on Saturday afternoon in the final of the Bundy Bullet. The blink and miss over 250 at Bundy on Saturday as well. Okay, green light here. Away they go. Late Angel Lee dwelt. Going fast is Eugenie, but Late Angel Lee punches up now and takes the lead. Set her against back midfield. Into the straight the first time. Late Angel Lee out by a couple of lengths on Eugenie. They're followed by Axel Magic, and Set Her Again is being passed there by My Illusion. So the favourite's got work to do. Then Silky Wanda, Golfing Amy and Never Tell. Into the back, Late Angel Lee by 2. Eugenie having its first start at the 7.10. Comes after it gamely. 5 lengths to Axel Magic and a couple to Set Her Again. And further astern, My Illusion from Golfing Amy. On the turn, Late Angel Lee and Eugenie. Axel Magic, and have a look at Set Her Again. Went to the minute, twinkling of an eye. Grabbed the lead. Set Her Again. Late is Golfing Amy, but Set Her Again beat Golfing Amy. Silky Wanda third. Might be Late Angel Lee fourth. Although close up were Never Tell, My Illusion, Eugenie for that spot, and Axel Magic just behind those. Well, went from being 100 to 1 to odds on in about 50 metres. Set Her Again just gave a really superb railing display coming up around the home turn, and 4 Set Her Again has gone on to victory at 160 and $1. I guess she'll head straight to the Winter Chase heats here next Thursday night. Albion Park Greyhounds tomorrow in lieu of Ipswich while the Ipswich show is on. The first here tomorrow at 12:52, a 10 event card. Capalaba Derby and Futurity on Saturday afternoon. Bundaberg Cup heats Saturday afternoon along with their Bullet final. And Townsville have the tab meeting on Saturday night rather. Green light here. Ready, Peter's picked the fave. Off. Out well there was Big Dak near the inside, tackled by You Say So and also R8, but You Say So outspeeds them into the first turn and got away. Big Dak went through into second placing from Bodyline, and then came Peter's Pick, who's fourth, about 7 off the lead. Behind these, Fine Cotton, R8 and Cindy Special, the last one. Coming off the back and You Say So, out by 3. Bodyline's coming home gamely, and they're clear of Big Dak, and further back was Peter's Pick. It's on the inside, Bodyline sweeping through to take the lead, and Bodyline came away to beat You Say So or Fine Cotton. Peter's Pick wound up 4th. Then came Big Dak, Cindy Special and R8, one of the last home in about 30 even. 2 Bodyline, railed the ears off them. 340 and 130 for Denise Robinson. 3 will hold second, you say so. I do believe it'll be 310 the place. And 8, 2, 3, 8 and 7. 2, 3, 8 and 7 are official in 30.07. Winter chase for the stayers over 710 metres. Hopefully there would be enough nominations for 2 heats of that one. Maybe some that bombed out in the Sandown Cup heats tonight might come our way for the Winter Chase heats. Then the Gold Cup after that. Okay, green light. 600 metres. Rush of Power, the fave. They're away. Began only fairly Rush of Power. Bellissimo Bell out in a big hurry. Went straight to the early lead from Oko Yetta, followed there by Obama Lass. And Rush of Power trying to creep up on the fence. Now gets through to third. Now gets through to second. Out of the straight. And Bellissimo Bell by 4 to Rush of Power. 2 to Oko Yetta. Then we've got Part the Sea around the outside of Charter. From Betty's Memory rose to size. And Obama Lass dropped out last. Off the back they come. Bellissimo Bell a length in front of Rush of Power getting to the outside. And Oko Yetta runs on as well. Around the corner. Rush of Power and Oko Yetta. Bellissimo Bell's kicking through in the middle now. Oko Yetta grabbed the lead. Oko Yetta from Bellissimo Bell. Third, I'd say the fast finishing Betty's Memory in front of Charter. Followed there by Rose to Size. They swamp Rush of Power in the dying metres of the race. Followed by Obama Lass and Part the Sea. 8 OK Yetta, 6.30 and 2.20 becomes the longest prize winner on this card so far tonight. 8 OK Yetta, 6.30 and 2.20. 1 Bellissimo Bell, 170. 4 Betty's Memory at 5.20. Dacey's Rig, the favourite greyhound, 2, green light, ready, off. And Dacey's Rig came away nicely, is going through to take the early lead and clear them at the first turn from Spring Caprice, followed over the inside there by Doc Graham. Oh, gee, the leader shifted ground and Doc Graham got the run of a lifetime. Doc Graham now by a length and a half. Dacey's Rig, Mac Gallen went to third along the rail. Then Spring Caprice, Miss Pitty Pat, Classy Blonde and Gammas won to the last one. Doc Graham well clear on the home turn. It's running a bit wide, not horribly so, but it's out in front. Mac Gallen's coming after it, won't make it though. Doc Graham too good. Doc Graham beat Mac Gallen. Third then was Spring Caprice and fourth in Dacey's Rig, who basically presented the race to the winner going out of the straight. Then Gammas won to Miss Pitty Pat and Classy Blonde in about 30 and 3. Doc Graham second on the fence or third on the fence going out of the straight. The 2 dog went wide. Doc Graham said, thank you very much. I'll have that run. Spat through and has come away to win well. 380 and 180 for Doc Graham.